Hi friends, welcome or welcome back. I am Kelly. I'm so glad that you're here today. Thanks for stopping by. If you're new, I hope that you stick around. And today I'm going to be doing my Christmas TBR. I'm saying Christmas TBR, not December TBR, because honestly, I just turn into a Christmas freak in December and read a whole bunch of Christmas books. So this is what I'm planning. I will probably do some mood reading as well, but we're going to get through all of this and have some December fun. All right, first, the classics I'm reading. I always read probably the most famous Christmas classic every year, and that is A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. Probably I'll do what we did the last couple of years, and we might do the audio book by Jim Dale. I have some of those on CD that I got from our library book sale, so that is definitely in the plans. And then I am going to read The Chimes by Charles Dickens, which I've never read before, but this is another Christmas story, and it's a rather short story. I think it's 100-something pages. I have no idea, going into it completely blind, what the plot is, so we'll see how this compares in my opinion. The next one I will be reading, this classic, is also another short story, and this is by Dostoevsky, and that's The Heavenly Christmas Tree, which I think sounds heavenly. Love Dostoevsky. My friend Courtney reads. Really is the one that got me into Dostoevsky a couple years ago, and I have not read this, so I'm excited to try it. Another friend that influenced this, because she reminded me about it, is The Quiet Little Woman by Louisa May Alcott. And it's so funny because my friend Dia talked about that on her December TBR, and I was like, I know I've read that. It was in my house growing up, and I remember nothing about it. And by the way, sorry about the background. I had to go to my daughter's room because there was no place literally in the house where no one was right now. So unless I wanted to lock myself in the bathroom with a camera, this was the option. All right, next, the middle grade and young adult books that we are going to be reading with the kids and listening to in the car in the month of December. So middle grade YA type stories. The first one is The Toymaker's Apprentice, and this is by Sherri L. Young. And this is a Nutcracker retelling. We're getting it a little bit more from the nephew's point of view. So I'm really excited for that. The next one that is just really exciting to me, because I have had this on my TBR for many years, is this book, The Vanderbeekers of 141st Street. This is about a sweet, precious family who lives in New York City, and they have a brownstone, and their landlord is evicting them, and it's right before Christmas, and they're trying to change his mind. So I'm excited. I've heard that if you like the Penderwicks, you'll like this family's stories too, and we like the Penderwicks, so we'll see. All right, now this is a short story that has pictures as well, and the candle in the window. So this was written by Grace Johnson and illustrated by Mark Elliott, but it's based on a story by Tolstoy. All right. Now this is a great, I could have put this with classics, or I could have put it with the children's books, A Child's Christmas in Wales. I've never read this before. It is definitely a classic. It is by Dylan Thomas, and this book is illustrated by Trina Shart-Hyman. So looking forward to sharing just like this classic story with my kids. Now these are some books that I picked up thrifting throughout the year to read with my kids at Christmas. We'll see if we get through all of them. Cute little book, Goliath's Christmas. It looks so precious. We Love Dogs by Terrance, illustrated by Valerie Littlewood. And this is based on a Christmas special that was on TV, and I saw it and I thought it looked really cute. It's the White House. The White House. This has nothing to do with the White House. The house without a Christmas tree. Sometimes words are hard. And it's by Gail Rock. And so I take it that it's pretty much what it says in the description of the title. And then we really like Andrew Clements in our house. So we're going to do the last holiday concert. And so this is a naughty little boy who teacher has just been let go basically after the end of the school year due to budget cuts. So he tells the kids, after this naughty little boy and other kids have just driven him crazy, you guys can plan it. And the kids pick the naughty little boy to plan their concert. So that should be entertaining. So books that are for me, I get a lot more schmaltzy at Christmas and pick books that are just very, uplifting, hopeful, sweeter. I can do clean contemporary romance more at Christmas time. So I have Richard Paul Evans' Christmas and Bethel on my list, and he usually writes very hopeful stories with some romance involved. In the same vein, in that same type of style of just like hopefulness with some romance involved, is Melody Carlson. So I am going to listen to Christmas in Winter Hill by her, and that's about a single mom who doesn't like Christmas very much, and she moves to take a city manager job, and this is like a town that goes crazy for Christmas, so she's having to deal with a lot of Christmas stuff, and there's a romance involved. And then another one by her, I got this on clearance last year for like $2 after Christmas, brand new book by Melody Carlson called A Christmas in the Alps. And I have no idea what goes on in this story, but look at that beautiful cover. So definite cover buy there. And the last thing that I want to mention is there will be some cozy mystery listening. I will be continuing on with the series by Jacqueline Frost, who is known as Julie Ann Lindsay. So I'm going to get through so Julianne Lindsay is her name, and she writes under Jacqueline Frost, Brubaker, some other ones. I'm going to pop up some of the ones that I hope to get to up on this screen, and I'll be listening to those. So I hope that you have a lot of great things planned for your December reads, whether you celebrate Christmas or not. Let me know what you're reading and what you like to do around the holidays. This is just clearly a wonderful time of the year, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. Read a lot. Bye-bye.